Hey everyone, this is my Patreon-powered reaction to the 10th episode of Girls und Panzer. So, let's get into it. 3, 2, 1, play. Yeah, you're okay. A few falls, that's nothing. So, yeah, in the last episode, we, continued our little intermission there. Our commander was able to pump up the group, get them, you know, to boost morale by breaking out the anglerfish dance, which is very effective. And yeah, we also got a bit more details on the school shutting down thing. The second half of the action continued, and we were kind of cliffhanging on exactly who won at the end there, but I'm 90% sure ORI did. It's hard to believe we're already at episode 10. It feels like I started this show not that long ago. I guess it just goes to show how much I've been enjoying this show. More like rise to my treads. Starting off with a bang, I see. And everybody's on the edge of their seat. You're still kicking. Barely. Yeah, there we go. The white flag has been risen. We have our winner. Even faster than I expected, but it just looks so cold. Why would you wear skirts? Like, I'm still not complaining, but I just question the decision. It's okay, Katyusha. You did your best. You need a hug? Maybe a blankie? A bottle? Even a little bit of bow from Momo. Uh, well, they did. It was a close one, either way. Yes, that's probably the best praise you're gonna get from her. Wow, she actually came down from her high horse. Her high Nona. Much better sportsman about this than I expected. Good for her. She's a good girl after all. A win's a win. And yeah, there's definitely skill there. You can't discount that. Huh. Even getting some praise from her. They still won. Just because their Senshido is a little bit different than yours doesn't invalidate it. They still won. So we are finally getting that match. Yeah, lots riding on this, so. Yeah, a lot of the schools do, to be fair. Maybe you could find a tank or two in a lake somewhere. Or we could find a tank at a yard sale or something. uh, yeah. That was a brief conversation. Nice. Man, are they excited. Is it? That is a bit of a problem. Wow. I can see why it's rare. So, is this gonna be our savior tank? Well, it's technically a tank, but who would want to pilot it? Yeah, just put some duct tape on it, it'll be fine. Your beloved disciplinary committee. Something sounds wrong about that. uh, I just love how just tanks or something you're expected just to find lying around somewhere. Huh. Negota. Of course. That would explain the cat ears. Yeah, I mean, more the merrier, if you're any good. That's fine, I have one lying in my backyard. Well, wow, we're Yeah, you can at least try. So, what are your buddies like? They have cat ears as well? No. Online tanks. I'm sure that skill set translates directly into actual tanks. Really is a very interesting eye patch. But yeah, if they wanna participate, you can always use more teams. Yeah, pretty much, yeah, maintenance right now. My bed. Oh. I bet she was. Who doesn't want to get visited by the main characters? Hmm. So she is still doing the flower arrangement stuff. Even though it doesn't involve tanks? What is this blasphemy? To be expected. Yeah, much better than the smells we're used to. Wow. Is that in a tank pot? I don't know why I'm even surprised, but that's amazing. I was a fool for not expecting this to involve tanks in some way. uh, I was expecting her to show up at some point. A bold, powerful piece. Yeah. Like I said, Miho is in a similar situation. I know, right? You gotta have tanks involved in some capacity. Oof. If we lose, yeah. A lot's riding on this, as I said. Come. I do quite like the shorts that girl's wearing, not gonna lie. Yeah. That's all in the past. Now I'm 100% committed to the ORI cause. I could just one of the maintenance girls has her thing off. Yeah, meanwhile, they're less unique tanks. Yeah, all that's left is hope it goes well. Yeah. Nice. Only the best food here. So what does a tank taste like? Wow. I am getting married. Oh, nice. The glasses are an interesting look for her. I have the utmost faith in you. I know, right? I thought for sure you were engaged. Don't raise those death flags, please. I also love my stuffed animals, which is why they're on screen right now. Wow, one of them was blushing. I mean, I don't see the problem there. A little bit of Yuri polygamy, I can get behind that. Everyone just kind of enjoying the night their own way. I brought snacks. More, more tonkatsu, of course. Because, yeah, katsu, victory, I do get that. Just want to make sure nobody thinks I'm joking over my head. Well, I don't know if you call it a joke, but, you know what I mean. Boom! Oh no. Is that emotional of a film? Look at those tanks go. Not by their own power, mind you, but they are still technically moving. And someone's not quite awake yet. Huh. Actually kind of want one of those little tanks. Well, of course, this is Senshido we're talking about. It's a pretty big deal in this world. Darjeeling! Well, I did, but I'm not sure if she'll actually win or not. So, probably. Otherwise, the school's in trouble. But yeah, you can usually almost guarantee if protagonist team will make it at least to the finals of any given tournament arc. I'm glad Kay's made an appearance as well. Mihosha. Long time no see. Yeah, just like that. Hiroshiki das Vinya to YouTube. Yeah, that's the power of Miho. They are pretty cool. Especially Kay. Sister on sister action now. Should be exciting, to say the least. Wow. Condescending much? Like, that was a really big burn for just like a quote. Yeah, all her enemies so far have been good people, but that seems like it's changed. Becoming BFFs with her might be a bit trickier. Oh, that's what she's from. Yeah. I'm sure the people that she helped that day wouldn't have wanted her to quit, so that's good. She tried to quit, so let's not be too dishonest here. Doesn't like a solid strategy, but it will be their most difficult challenge yet. Oh, wow, yeah. We're all in this together. You guys can do this. I have confidence in you. At least she's not underestimating her opponents. I assume the episode will end like right before this really begins. But we might get a little bit of it, we'll see. Yeah. Well, there was no question about that. Yes. Yeah, Little Miss second class license. Yeah. Or you were trying to sound like one. But yeah, you could definitely tell she was some really cool looking binoculars, though. Of course, Black Forest coming out of the forest. Of course they did. Yeah, that's their style, alright. Very aggressive. Don't you touch the flagship. uh, yeah, the game's gonna be a little bit different than the real thing. Wow, how arrogant can you get? I mean, I thought Katyusha was something else. Good job. Adequate metal shield. And mission. So yeah, no surprises there. They went with the most aggressive strategy they could. They always look so happy just to be riding in that bouncy tank. So that was the 10th episode of Girls und Panzer. And this episode, we started off just, continuing with the battle with Pravda, and pretty quickly we saw, yes, that Ori did win. The white flag went up, and we got our victory. And Katyusha was a better sport about than I was expecting. She was like, good game, good game. Thanks for the match, do your best, and all that. And next up, they have to fight, the Black Forest team, which is going to definitely be the most difficult battle, like, hands down. And especially because that's the team that Miho used to be a part of, so there's going to be a little bit of emotion there, to say the least. But yeah, nice chunk of the episode was dedicated to tank maintenance and all that, just trying to get new tanks. The Porsche Tiger not doing so well. That pretty much outlined the problems that tank has. But yeah, we do have a new team, the online tank gaming tank, I guess. And yeah, they're not the most skilled ever, But they were able to block a shot for the flag tank, so that definitely counts for something. But yeah, we also before the match began, you had a lot of the team members doing their own thing, watching movies, just talking, and just eating victory food. We did find out that Saori apparently got a second-class radio operator license, which, you know, good for her. Thought maybe she had gotten engaged or something, but no, that's not what it was. It was just a license thing, which, needless to say, gave her a bit of a big head. You could tell just the way she was talking, you know, in the tank, just like, yeah, she was kind of trying too hard there to, you know, live up to her newfound license and all that. Before the match began, we actually got to see Miho talk with some of the team leaders of the teams that she's beaten in the past, like Katyusha, Darjeeling, and Kay. All just kind of showed up, hey, we're going to watch the match, you know, being a little bit encouraging, and all that. And it's nice to know that Miho's sister, like, does still respect Miho quite a bit and isn't really underestimating them. Meanwhile, you have her little co-captain there just being all condescending with all that. How'd that quote go? Something about among the blind, the one-eyed man is king, basically saying that, you know, Miho, the only reason she seems impressive is because the people she's around, like, have no skill at all, so Miho with a little bit of skill, you know, shines, and that's basically what she's trying to say there. Just being very condescending. And they tried to win this match very quickly, being very aggressive, taking a shortcut through the forest, trying to get that one shot on the flagship tank, which did not end up working out. It was actually, the shot was blocked, so that's good. But, you know, we did have a little bit of less tank-related stuff with Hana doing some flower arrangement because, you know, that still is a thing that she does. She hasn't completely quit that for the sake of Senshido. That's still a part of her. And, yeah, her mother was there as well, and she, you know, seemed to approve of her newfound flower arrangement. And I do like how the pod was a tank because, of course, it was, you know, nice little custom order there. Gotta have tankness in every aspect of the show, really, whether it be tank-shaped food or anything else. One thing I forgot to mention is we did have Miho have a little bit of a meetup with the one girl that she did save, like the teammate she saved back in that incident when she was still part of the Black Forest team. The reason that's, you know, that started everything with Miho's problems with Senshido and running away and all that. So yeah, needless to say, she was very grateful for being saved. Not really surprising, but it's nice that she was able to talk to Miho about that. Because I'm sure Miho has had mixed feelings about that incident for a while, so yeah, that would make her feel more like she did the right thing, and she very much did, I would agree. Some things are a bit more important than winning, like making sure your teammates don't drown, for instance. But yeah, can't wait for the next episode to really get into the action against Black Force, and hopefully they defeat them. Thank you for watching, and thank you Cnouki, the Dragon of Oshu, as well as everyone else, for doing what you can to support the channel. It means a lot to me, and I hope we can continue to grow the channel together. If you want to do more to support the channel, then you can become a patron on my Patreon and get cool rewards like early access to certain videos. Have a good one.